What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you about planting plugs, transplanting in your greenhouse. And you might think this is really easy, but there's some little things that can have big impacts for you. So let me show you. First off, when you are removing a plant from its container, you want to make sure not to damage the stem. If you damage the stem, the entire rest of the plant is going to be destroyed because that is really the center of the plant. If you damage a leaf, it is what it is. Second thing is you'll want to make sure that this has been watered ahead of time, because if you don't, when you pull it off, the tiny root hairs are going to break. You don't want to do that. So I have this nice, evenly moist little plug that I'm going to plant into this basket. And I also want to show you that this container is filled just below the top. And the reason that we did that is because when we put water on here, we don't want the water to flow out. We want the water to settle and then move down into the soil. So we actually tap this down so that the soil compresses just a little bit. And then what I'm going to do, a lot of people want to put their finger in and make a little hole. We don't want to do that either. What we want to do is actually take this little plant and use it kind of like a stake and literally press it into the soil. And what that's going to do is get better contact between the soil and the roots. And then we can just even the soil out around it. Now, the other thing I'll tell you is you don't want to push this thing in super deep, because it will rot the little baby stem if the stem is under the soil. These things should be pressed into the soil about the same level that they already are. And they also shouldn't be left out of the soil. The roots, as they are already developed, need to be concealed and covered under the plant. So, for this particular one, I'm going to carefully grab these little plugs, press them into the soil. Also take note that my potting mix in my basket is pre-moistened. You want to do that too. So now my plants have been planted into my basket, and this thing is ready to be grown out.